Good morning, good evening, good day, good afternoon to everybody out there in the world. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are living in the verse, and this is No Man's Sky. Finally, well, we're gonna do a series today because you know what? I'm thinking a series would probably right now be kind of the best thing to do. So the streaming part of this, the streaming section of this tutorial. I'm just kidding. Streaming will be probably pretty sporadic in the next month or two, maybe three. Life is gonna life, and of course, those of you who know, you know, and those of you who don't know, well, you know. In any case, if you're joining the channel for the first time, thank you for joining me. I'm always ever so grateful for new viewership and new subscribers. So if you care to subscribe, please do that now or later. So if you're coming back to the channel to see what's up and how shit's going, welcome back. It's always good to see you again. And thank you so much for joining me. So today, my friends, I have been convinced rather awesomely by the homie, you know who you are, and he he kind of led me to finally get No Man's Sky. Well, as fate would have it, No Man's Sky was actually on sale most recently. So at you know what was it, like 60-70% off? How could you really say no when it's like what, 15-20 dollars? So I was like, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this thing. So we're gonna do that. So to get on with the get on and get on, um, we're gonna try and run these in hour segments, and I'm gonna try and release them over the course, maybe every day, maybe every other day. I'm not exactly sure, but we're just gonna keep on rolling and see what shakes loose. So we're gonna try and do uh, mission oriented and exploration oriented. I'm really not gonna spend a whole lot of time like doing like uh long extended base builds and things of that nature. We just want to kind of try and play along with the story because over the last, I don't know, 10 years or so, uh, No Man's Sky has put out a shit ton of content. So we want to try and do, and so what we want to try and do is maybe go over and do the content side of it, and just have a little fun, you know, doing No Man's Sky shit. I almost said Space Engineer shit, but we might get back to that. Space Engineers coming at some point. SE2, actually, SE2. So we'll check that out once they hit their first year and they get to final release. So yeah, it's right around the corner. So until that time, let's go get into No Man's Sky, and we're gonna start. You can see I've already been playing, and let's see, I got 45 hours and 26 minutes into it. So I got a pretty good working knowledge of how the game is played, what we're kind of doing, and what kinds of things we can seriously expect from it. So we're gonna start a new game save, and we are not gonna do any of the freaking you know stuff. We're just gonna go with normal because normal seems to be the default. And hey, if you know, you know. If you don't, you will soon. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, hold on. All right, so we're falling and we're falling. All right.
User initialization sequence complete.
Robos 4. Oh, Ostia system. All right. Sorry about that whole sound thing.
Radiation protection falling.
We are. All right. So we got our exosuit guidance alert, scanning, environment hostile, hazard protection falling, recommendation, scan to locate survival resources. So we are going, oh shit, our scanner's broken. Okay, so what do we need for our scanner? Our multi-tool. Oh, ferrite dust. Alright. Yeah, let's get some ferrite dust. Alright, so first thing you're going to notice is like we're going to try and keep our laser in the red. Well, in the pink in any case. Because it improves with heat. So the more heat we got going, the better we're going to be. Okay, so we need to repair our scanner.
Component repaired.
So what do we got here? We got stuff and junk already. So we got some carbon. Okay. Okay, so we got some carbon. We can search this over here. Recharge hazard protection. All right. We'll
Technology recharge.
Alright, so throw some sodium on that piece. Now we gotta find our ship.
Starship signal detected.
There we go. Alright. So, all right. So we're gonna go to third person real quick. All right, there we go. So now we can see our guy. So now, if you don't know, we can utilize our thruster and our jump and our run to get like this jump booster going, right? Not an exploit, you know, it's just one of them things you can do. So what we're gonna do is like, we're gonna read this shit off real quick. Scenario, iteration 231, 187, 661T deleted. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause Sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Okay. Analysis. Fresh iteration granted. Anomaly containment prepared. Let's broadcast. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Alright. So,
Radiation protection falling.
that's nice. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. Okay, so first, one of the things we need to do early is get this Atlas pass, which will allow us to open up the advanced containers. And then, okay, so we got some oxygen. See if we can fix this machinery, get the slime out of there. Alright, so we got nanites. Alright, here's our starter ship. Atlas connection intermittent. Thrusters are offline. Pulse engine offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of it before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch. At least out of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet. And this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Alright, so we're going to connect our exosuit. Suggestion. Pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Self-guided repair protocols initiated. So what we're going to do first, we're going to get out of the ship and we're going to adjust the motherfucking sound. Because goddamn. General. Save. Vocals. Music. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we want, well, let's turn it down to 50. Sound effects, we can go to 40. Vocals. Okay, exosuit voice. Alright, that's good. Okay, so he wants temp to be Fahrenheit because Fahrenheit is easier for me because I'm an old fart. All right. So that should, all right, so repair pulse engine, we need metal plating.
Radiation protection falling.
All right, so we need to make us some metal plating. We need, oh, ferrite dust. Carbon nanotubes. Okay. All right, so like one of the things that I learned while I was kind of like tubing around, tubing around looking at YouTube. Anyway, one of the things that I found that was kind of most interesting is like whenever you start the game over, you get over here, dude, you're always gonna have oxygen spawn right by your ship. Now they said it's always gonna be 4. I don't know, this is only my second trip around the verse here, so but there are 4. Only 3 of those I was able to get like right away. We do have some stuff that we can get. Shit's, you know, kind of around. Looks like we got a box of junk here. Let's see what we got in here. Carbon. And some carbon, some dihydrogen. I guess it would be dihydrogen, considering it's what? Latin? Dihydrogen? So we got a lot of that. So we're going to need some ferrite dust. Look at that. Nice.
Radiation protection falling.
Now you see how that shit speeds up the hotter this fucking laser gets? I think that's kind of cool.
Shield down.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like they might be getting ready to respawn here. Alright. So we need to make us some plates. And then we need... Yeah, we need a hermetic seal. Can we make those? Or no, we gotta find out. We gotta find out. Alright. Alright, so functional, okay. Starship critically damaged. Vital ingredients missing. No shit, Sherlock. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Salvage planetary chart from distressed beacon cache. Okay. Appear inside the beacon's housing as well as its distress broadcast unit. It contains a planetary chart. We're going to take that. Okay, so we got a planetary chart.
Navigational data received.
All right. So we got to cruise on over there.
Radiation protection falling.
It is. What do we got here? We found us a suit upgrade module. Alright, so we got the carbon nanotubes. We need antimatter housing. Alright, so...
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
right? Now, I remember there is a way.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Mm. We need what? Well, fuck. You know what? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh, it's kind of already marked.
Radiation protection falling.
Alright. Have to travel up in a storm.
Radiation protection falling. Radiation protection.
Alright, so we got the Hollow Archives. Nolan Kiskit making this recording in case leaving behind something in the fabricator might be of some use. Visor damaged. Can't find the ship. Alright, so let's recover the supplies. The log finishes in the machine orders to life. Spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. So, when you find yourself up in these, you always want to check both of them. Always check both of them. Because you never know. Right? Now, in this particular one, we're not going to get anything extra. Does it have a main building? No. But there is a safe spot. Where's the safe spot? Maybe there wasn't. I could have swore I saw one when I come in.
Radiation protection falling.
Alright. Alright, nothing special. So we're gonna go ahead and head on back to our ship. We need to get some of the hydrogen.
Technology recharge.
Alright, so there's the safe spot. Alright, so we got nav data. Carbon nanite tubes.
Technology installed.
Well, ain't that some shit? Okay, exosuit multi-tool, scanner. Alright.
Units received.
So now, like, we're gonna go and just scan, like, as much as we can scan. And like everything that we scanned is going to, what do we got, other copper dust? We'll need that here pretty soon. And like the easiest way to tell if you're just kind of like looking around, you can see like all the stuff that you scanned and the stuff that you haven't scanned, because the shit you did, it's got that little red dot, and you're like, oh, you don't know what the fuck we are, fool.
Radiation protection falling.
All right, so we need to. There we go. There's our shit. We would have found it anyway. I mean,
Life support power low. Component repaired.
alright, so launch thruster critically damaged. So we need some pure ferrite and some dihydrogen jelly. Okay, so dihydrogen jelly. What do we need? We need some more dihydrogen. Alright, it just so happens we gotta make ourselves our portable. Okay, so we need metal plating, which I knew that. I knew that. I almost made it too. You saw it. Alright. So now we'll just stick you right here.
Radiation protection falling.
Okay, so portable refinery. We'll put some carbon up in that piece. And then, alright, so we're going to do this. That makes 108 ferrite dust. So, like, you like the rusted metal shit, dude, you want to just kind of, like, you know, hold on to that stuff for a little while. Especially if you're, like, starting out. Because, like, you're going to run into so much of the rusted metal, dude. You're going to just be throwing that shit away eventually. Just because you're just like, I don't need this shit anymore. I can do this stuff so much easier. But, we are only at, oh, shit, only 50%. That's okay, that's okay. And then as soon as we're done with the ferrite, right, we're going to take that and switch it over here, run it back through to make pure ferrite, which looks like it's a 1-for-1 trade. All right, and then we'll pick that up. So we need that. Okay, we need the hydrogen jelly. Let's see if we got enough to make it first. No, we don't. What are we short? Okay, we're short a little bit of hydrogen. So what we're going to do is we're going to scan around. There's some hydrogen over there. There we go.
Radiation protection falling.
Yeah.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright, let's go over and get this real quick. Alright. And now we can repair our ship finally
Component repaired.
at 50%, and we are ready to go. Alright, so we are in the Euclid Galaxy. You discovered this. What? I'm pretty sure I didn't discover it. Okay, so, ooh, uranium and cobalt. Alright, so one of the things I already know, let's go ahead and scan around. We have to go and do our little tutorial stuff, so we're gonna play with all the buttons. Incoming message. Alright, so incoming transmission source number 4925B. Please identify yourself. Okay. You are not alone. Follow the broadcast ends as strongly as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be set of planetary coordinates. So we'll input the coordinates.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Okay, so what do we got over there? What is it? Diosite? Copper frost crystal. Oh, salvage scrap. Well, we're definitely going to be checking that out. Because the salvage scrap is how you get your Corvette pieces, like when you don't got no money. Okay, and then we're going to slow that mouse down a little bit. Paraffinium, salt, copper, star bulbs. Is that it for the planets? It looks like it. So what we're going to do, though, we're going to come back over here. And we don't have a whole lot of fuel right now. But what we are going to do is we're going to jump around. We're going to see if we can find us some freaking copper. Because we're going to need that for sure. And some uranium. we're gonna have to go back up and come back down. Because, like, one of the things that you gotta know is, like, once you get into your ship, it doesn't ever stop. While it's flying, it's flying. And what we're doing is we're looking for that deposit. I don't seem to see it. So, because of that... Oh, there we go. There's one right there. So let's take a look and see what it is. Copper. Nice. Alright, so we use our E button to tag that. Now, what we're going to do
Radiation protection falling.
shit. At you. All right, so we need the advanced.
Installed. Technology installed.
All right, so we're not going to be able to do that just yet. God damn it. Because we need the advanced mining laser. All right. How quickly I forget. Alright, so we gotta finish the tutorial.
Warning. Sentinel drone activated.
Alright, so now we gotta go.
Detected.
Alright, so we're gonna stop real quick and see. Catch him before we get his shields back up. Damn it. Stand still. There we go. Alright. Alright, so now we did space combat, which is good. I don't think we got anything, did we? No, we didn't get nothing. Nope. Oh, life support gel. That's new. So we made it. Good. Alrighty then. So now that we got all that figured out, Norago, 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 Nudie, Nudie, Nudie. Alright. The stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A robotic life form turns towards me. Light streams from their metal shell, forming a glowing fog that surrounds us both. They gesture towards me. The name Kovacs floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. Kovacs. Well, my goodness.
Sound protection falling.
Oh, we need... Alright, so we got damaged machinery. What did we get? Nanites. Alright, so we need to find this freaking this area. Okay, so it wasn't that way. Damn it. Well, this might be short-lived. Frozen tubers.
Ground protection falling.
Okay, this guy right here we gotta get rid of. This guy we gotta get rid of. This dude right here. Alright. And now he can't call anymore. I got two more. They're like way the fuck up there. I got three left.
Ground protection falling.
Alright, so now we kind of got rid of those dudes a little bit. We gotta find this fucking spot. What are the, okay, there's our ship. Alright, so we got some stuff now. A convergence cube. What the hell is a convergence cube? Okay, what do we need? We need metal plating. Used for upgrading, huh? Okay. So we're going to come in here real quick.
Technology recharge.
Alright, so in order to make this, we need what? Oh, hydrogen. Oh, okay. So we need some dihydrogen. Got anything closer? Fucking hell, it's way the fuck over there. Well, looks like that's the...
Ground protection falling. Life support power low. Technology recharge.
Alright, so we need to get up here. Okay, there's a whole bunch. Alright. Okay, so now let's head back to the ship. Alright, so there.
Technology recharge.
Alright, so now let's get up here real quick so we can get a better look. Alright. Flip around. So it seems that we got to search around here for a little bit. Go back up. There we go. Is this the spot? All right. The sparking wires of the machine generate a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Decipher that shit. $16. Huh? No fuel. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to go underground. Something deployed base computer. Oh, we need to deploy. Okay, as well as the log entry. The signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. Yes. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages. Let's extract that. Alright, so we need chromatic metal. Okay, so we need nanites. Alright, for starters, yeah, let's get that.
Technology installed.
Okay. So, nanites.
Thermal protection falling.
We need jelly. We'll need a plate. Okay, we can get rid of the tubers. Alright. Nanotubes. How many we need? One more. So we need one more nanotube. Can't build it. What are we short? Carbon. Geknip? What is that? A microprocessor. That'll come in handy at some point. Repeatedly. So do we have enough carbon yet? Alright. So the multi-tool. Alright, so we got the terrain manipulator.
Technology installed.
Okay, now we got O2 recycler. What is this? Trade commodity, huh? Naval product edible, huh? Product much beloved by the Gek. Huh. Okay. Interesting. All right, so we're gonna need some chromatic metal. Yep.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
All right, so we're gonna need what? Chromatic metal. That's gonna be from ferrite.
Technology recharge.
Okay, not that. We need what? Copper. Alright. So we're gonna leave the ship there. Of course, it would be underwater. Alright, so in order to maximize your resource gathering with your voxel changer, you see you can make this beam really big, right? And you're really not going to gain that much. So in order to gain the most, you want small. So we're going to try and gather as much copper as possible right now. Oh, we got some salt. Nice.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
All right, so we're gonna grind this out real quick.
Ground protection falling.
How much copper we got? 502. All right. So for the sake of the video, I think we're gonna call that one good. So there's our ship. Alright, let's fill this bitch up.
Technology recharge.
Alright, so 1:30. Alright. So while we're making some chromatic metal, we'll talk a little bit about the refineries. Now the basic refinery right here, the portable one, you can only do one thing into another thing. Like, you know, the copper will turn will be refined down into chromatic metal, and then you can do, you know, other stuff. And then some things you won't be able to. It'll just say, you know, you can't do it. But as you escalate in your refineries and stuff, which start unlocking them, you'll get more and more nodes over here where you can you'll need recipes in order to combine certain elements to make other elements, to make compounds. So that's kind of cool. I mean, it's something to look forward to. I think the chromatic metal, I think they're pretty good. So we're going to turn that off right now. And we'll pick that back up. And then, alright, so we're going to need to do, what was it, multi-tool? Okay, so the chromatic metal. Oh yeah. That's what we needed. Okay. All right. So searching cartographic archives. Universal Archive cert reveals no prior claims on this site. Sonar test confirms site is suitable for construction. Claim the site. Yes, please.
Base computer online.
Oh, deal. What is it? Deozite? Alright, so we're going to mark that right down.
Ground protection falling.
Storm sweeping across, but construction supplies low. Depositing shelter plans while need to be back soon. Extract the plans. Nice. So we can make shit out of wood. Okay, so construct base as shelter from harsh environments. Expand your base by earning new construction blueprints. Return to your base and store and process items as you explore. Alright, so we have got down our basic stuff. What we're going to do though, we're going to wait until next episode to start doing that stuff and continue the tutorial before we can get back into the game proper. So we're going to leave it there for now, and only an hour and 15 minutes, that's fine. If you like the content, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. It's always a pleasure when I get new subscribers, because you know. As I always say, stay living in the verse, be happy, healthy, and safe out there in the world, because it is a jungle out there. And until next time, my fellow friends, hey, stay dangerous. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good day.